Karunkani Itsanu Slakani Alsik Kot Slanax Shakuta Taxalu Atuonkani Koapaka Skinkunka Boksha Luonka Kiku Shakuta Shak Silikonkani Shanakayu Siliitsunuet Tungo Zul Saral Sikshini Shakota Kotonka Tehe Ata Sotek Kikusla.
Hello, MonstersAbound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Vortex Campaign in the part 24 of my Cult of Sotek playthrough. We're doing Tehenhauin's quest battle. Finally got round to it, just about. I mean, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look that difficult because there's just 3 waves of rats and we've got, you know, a horde of dinosaurs. Rat ogres. Look at that guy, he's gone. He's out of here. Virus smashing it, and smoke and ion cannon is going to reduce most of these rats to their component atoms. Yep, they're on the run already. Closodons taking out the Plague Club catapult. Some clan rats and some plague monks are looking at them like, should we deal with that? Should we? Looks like they're going to have a go. Is that a good idea, though? I mean, considering the fact that there's multiple Dreadsaurian on the way, no, to be honest. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's a bad idea. I'm going to say they should probably just get the hell out of here. Indeed they are. They're out. They're just legging it. They're going. Most of the centre Skaven army is routed. And on the flanks we actually have some allies doing some stuff. So we've got a Bastillodon. Oh, it's a Greg. They've got a Greg. But this Greg, he's taking a bit of a beating. He's legging it, but he's fine. He's safe. And now our forces are converging on what remains of this little Skaven force, being led by the Dreadsaurian there. The Dreadsaurians look so good. Like, they're just so good. They just... so good. Okay. More ion cannon. Vaporized. And then chased down by crocodile people. So, yeah. Okay, they're gone. And looks like our allies can just about deal with what's left. Got some red-crested skinks there. Got a red-crested skink chief. That's all fine. Okay, that's that sorted with. They do have an enemy general here. It is a... Is it... oh, it's Ognag. So he's the general... He's the leader of this little unfortunate Skaven horde. Super unfortunate because he's getting, you know, a lot of stuff thrown at him. Some allied Kroxagors are just weathering this hail of rattling gunfire. I do love the rattling guns. Basically, all the models in Total War always look just so good. I guess when you let the model designers just run riots, this is what you get. Basically, it's so good. There's a unit of storm vermin sort of dicking about, and the Ripidactyls spot them and decide to eat them, and they go down very, very quickly. Like very, very quickly. Yeah, they're getting torn to shreds. The rattling guns are now under fire by the salamanders. They're out of here. The sentinels of just dicking about with some gutter runners. Where's the rest of my army? Oh, here they come. They're slowly making their way over. Long lines of red-crested skinks, Dreadsaurians, Croxagors. There's Greg, support monster in the back. Just cheering on everyone. That's what Greg does. He's just likes cheering people on. Okay, over here, this is the remains of my giant translucent python. And what's left of the Skaven numbers isn't, I'm going to be honest, not particularly great, is it? I mean, this has been a bit of a whitewash. Absolute devastation. The main thing I'm waiting for is my forces to cross this rather large battlefield. Looks like they're picking on some poor... Is it a red-crested skink? Picking on poor Chikraki. Poor Chikraki. He's running around, getting shot at with shurikens. It's just harsh, just mean. Okay, we're bringing our forces forward. I'm going to bring Thyrus and Tehe up because I want to do some ion cannon action. Because you get two shots of the ion cannon. Shame it's not 3, but only 2 shots, which is a shame really. I think 3 would have been... It's a nice round number. 2? What's 2? That's 1 less than 3. Shameful. It says Thyrus and Tehe on the back of their Stegidons. Going to be careering into the Skaven lines. Looks like the poor old Red Fresh is being chased down by a Hellpit Abomination. It's just not on. Okay, looks like, yeah, the rats are not very happy about being charged by a big old dinosaur. They do have a plague priest over here. Not that's going to help them. It's dual ion cannon. Twice the killing power. Not that I probably should have done it in the same place, because obviously I think anything hit by an ion cannon is usually pretty dead. So 2 ion cannons, and it looks like the poor old red-crested skink is getting just mauled by a Hellpit Abomination. Why don't you pick on someone your own size, or maybe 3 things your own size? Hello. That's more like it. Let's see how you do with this one. Not great is the answer to that one. But never mind, that battle's over, and we've acquired the Plaque of Sotek, which means Tehe can now properly dictate his big old stone slab to people. That's nice. Nope, that was carnage. Just the way I like it. And we have completed the Plaque of Sotek, which means we get 200 slaves. Okay, good. Well, sacrificial offlings. And a Plaque of Sotek. Look at that. It's nice, isn't it? Probably should have done that ages ago. Never mind. Goods. Goods. Off you go. So what does that go in? Okay, that's the enchanted item. What did I have instead? Was it the other Trickster shard? The other Trickster shard's quite nice. Thyrus. You've already got fireballs, so giving you that doesn't actually do anything. So I'm going to give you the other Trickster shards, and I'm going to give 007 the fireballs. Oh, or does he want the horn? Oh, that's tempting. Fuck it, he's got the horn. 007 has got the horn. I'm also going to give you the Opal Amulet. No, let's give you Talisman of Endurance. Sure. Seeing as you're going to be, you know, right in the fights. You're going to be leading our attempt to take the Vortex, which we have 9 now. There's still a few armies scattered around. However, Nakai has healed up. So, can we just, like, murder you? Okay, we lost some Croxagors. That's okay. Got some glittering scales, blah blah blah. Can I just now run around and like kill? Oh god, really? Just the thought of having to dick about. Okay, I don't think there are any threats. What they could potentially do is lay siege to Oxel and then attack us, but in that event, I think they just all die. I think that's basically what would happen. So. Not going to be too concerned about that. We could recruit you some more units. If we need to, let's get Roger down here, because I was like, Roger, I was thinking we might need him. But to be honest, I think Malekith is right. We don't. We're not going to need him. Not going to need him at all. Roger managed to fend off the first invasion. Nakai did the second. Tehe's just been dicking about on holiday in some islands, not doing anything. He's just been tossing about. Honestly, he's supposed to be the bloody Sotek guy. Prophet of Sotek, and what's he been doing? He's been on holiday, sunning himself on the beach. Unbelievable. Unbloody believable. Never mind. It's alright for some, isn't it? Now, do we want to get... If I put you back in there, can I now recruit some laser boys? Ancient Stegiodon. Engine of the Gods. So, if I get rid of the Sentinels of Pehir, can I then recruit? It's 4 turns, which is fine, actually. Okay. Can we do anything to up... If we do this, that will give our units more rank. Not that we really need it, but it's, you know... So we can get rid of the Croxagores. Do I want to keep... I kind of want to keep Greg. He's a support monster. He's keeping all the other monsters, you know, happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can get 6. Do I want... I can get 3 more. Okay, I want to keep the Dreadsaurians, because those guys I like. I kind of want to keep the Red-Crested Skinks as well. Do we think... I mean, technically that's 6 ion cannons. That feels like a lot of ion cannons. And at the same time, doesn't feel enough. I could get rid of the Red-Crested... There's a couple of Red-Crested Skinks there who aren't Gold Chevron. I mean, we can keep, like, 3, right? We've got 3 units of Red-Crested Skinks. Is that any use? Fuck knows, but... Okay, that's what I do. Okay, so we've... So we now have 5 Engine of the Gods, plus Thyrus, plus Tehe. So we have 7 ion cannons. Good. Good. I think that's going to work really well. I think that's going to be fine. Do we have anything which is going to increase the melee attack of everyone around us? That's going to debuff, which could be better than the Sword of Bloodshed. Mind you, do you like that attack? Thyrus has got fuck all attack. He's got a Fencer's Blade. I could just use him to debuff. Okay, so I'm going to give you Warrior Bane. I like everything else. I mean, 34 melee attack isn't much. On the other hand, the Dreadsaurians have got, like, you know, 60 each, and plus ion cannons. So, I mean, you know, what you going to do? What you going to do? I could use this. Obviously, we don't have a lot of skinks in our armies now. They're mostly ion cannons, which is fine. You know, there's a lot to be said for having a shit ton of ion cannons. I mean, mostly what you'll say is, please stop shooting with ion cannons. But that's... And I know someone... Oh, it's actually a particle beam. It's right. It's an ion cannon, right? In my head, it's an ion cannon. That's what it gets to be called, because I decide what I get to call it. It's an ion cannon. Yes, I know it's more of a particle beam, but it feels more like it comes down from above. It's an ion cannon. So says me. Hello? Are you going to try and... Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, what's that last... Oh, there was another army. Hello. Okay, well. I didn't realise there was another army there. Oh well. I'll be honest. Not that worried about it. I guess we'll go research rate. Blah, 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 blah. Getting to these mountains is actually an absolute pain in the ass. I think you took pretty major damage, didn't you? The Mine of Bearded Skulls actually has defences, so in the event that you actually decide to wander over there, you're probably just going to get your face lasered off. I haven't really forgotten myself. We could get more growth. Let's do that. However, those Skaven could potentially underway, so we will meander. Meander over there just to make sure they can't do anything against us, just on the off chance that they do decide to try. I'm hoping I mean, 4 turns. I will just keep trying to hold out, I think. Oh, I could have done that and got more rank for my... But to be honest, they're gold chevron everyone, so who the fuck cares? Does Tehe have, like, bonus for... Did I give him bonus for Bastiliodons? Or is it Stegiodons? It's Stegiodons, isn't it? Stegiodon, more charge bonus, more... That's not actually that useful. Not actually that useful. You do get... Okay, so, yeah, to be honest, that's probably fine. That's a bit like, did I waste his skill points? But no, because the upgrade for those units is actually not particularly good. I mean, it's fine, but it's not super useful. So, you've lost a few Croxagors, didn't you? Can we get Croxagors here? Maybe we can't. Maybe I have to... Oh, I can't global recruit, can I? Okay. Maybe have some laser... Have some laser things. You know, lasers. Lasers are fun. Do I want a thing for Bill? Oh, get a Comet of Gassandora, because I quite like that. It's big boomy. Big boomy, make happy. I haven't had any intervention forces. Oh, you're attacking, are you? Okay. I think that's fine, actually. Where the fuck are my laser towers? I should definitely have laser towers. The fact I don't have laser towers is upsetting me. This is bullshit. This is total bullshit. Where's my laser towers? Hey? Where's my mother chuffing laser towers? Where are my laser towers? Alright, well never mind. I guess we'll have to do this without laser towers. So we've got some Sisters of Avalon who are opening fire. So I'm going to give them snake kisses. At this, ladies. For some reason, it seems to do a catastrophic amount of damage to them. I don't entirely know why. Maybe there's just they don't have a lot of health for a unit, but I mean, look how much damage we're doing. They're literally exploding into jam from snake kisses. Look at them go. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, well, good. That's that. Most of that unit dealt with. Sotek dealt with some more of the Sisters of Avalon, so they've lost most of their missile power. They do have a couple of these Arcane Phoenixes, though. They're quite nasty. And also a Star Dragon. That's quite nasty. Sun Dragon, that's fine. I can deal with 10 of those. I've had worse. Does that fire thing actually work on the wall? I feel like it... Maybe it does. It's actually inside the wall. Pass. Not 100% sure. The Sun Dragon is going for Mazdamundi, which would be not the worst idea if it wasn't surrounded by, you know, Guardians, and so that Sun Dragon is getting prodded to death. I put my skinks down here thinking they can chuck javelins on the wall, but most of them are just missing. They seem to be hitting... Yeah. See? Guys, we talked about... Never mind. We've run out of our javelins now. Our Temple Guard will not be doing particularly well against these guys, because these guys have got really good stats, and my Temple Guard do not. So... I mean, you know, they'll hold on for a bit. It's generally fine. I'm not particularly worried. Sister, son of a... God, will you stop that? How much damage? You're doing a lot of damage. These Sisters of Avalon. Literally the worst. Literally the worst. Okay, Temple Guard fighting the Phoenix Guard, getting their ass kicked. Not massively surprising, considering that the Phoenix Guard are just better. We've managed to knock out the Sun Dragon, and I think the Arcane Phoenix is going the same way. Some guys are trying to smash through the gates, but the Star Chamber Guardians are holding on for the moment. Unfortunately, they are breaking through in some locations, but I am spawning in the Skink Priest avatar to drop some comets on people, because I've come around to the Comet of Cassandora, and it's now one of my favourite spells for nuking people on walls. Bosh. That'll do it. Good work, lads. Okay, so we've got a lot of elves trying to smash their way through, but, you know, we've actually got quite a lot of... Got an Ancient Stegiodon here, we've got Mazda Mundi. We've got a couple of Ancient Stegiodons, actually, plus a bunch of Crocs and all that kind of stuff, so that should be, you know, fairly straightforward. We've also got... I mean, they may be doing a lot of killing, but they are massively surrounded. And these Phoenix Guards, I mean, they have killed a lot of our Temple Guards. Our Temple Guard are massively outmatched by the Phoenix Guard. It feels a bit shit, really. But I suppose I haven't specialised in the old Temple Guard, so it's to be expected. So the elves are down to one or two little sort of blobs of troops. We've managed to... Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage here. That's not a problem, really. There's quite a large blob over here. I was kind of hoping we'd get, say, another Comet of Cassandora. And these Phoenix Guards are just doing a lot of damage, to be honest. And my skinks are just shit. Come on, lads. Come on, get in there. The Phoenix Guard are very tired, so that should help. Some Snake Kisses in here should do... I mean, this should work really well. It worked really well against the Sisters of Avalon. For some reason, snakes are a High Elf's worst enemy, apparently. Because they seem to take an inordinate amount of damage and then start exploding, which is hilarious. I just like watching elves explode, just pop at random. It's really satisfying. So they're off, and it seems like the rest of the army is as well. Where are my bloody light? Where's my laser towers? Laser towers. Good God, it's a bit hit and miss with the fucking laser towers, isn't it? Christ! Who did they get to install them? Get your money back. Get them on Rogue Traders. Fuck me. What did they do with them? I'm quite angry. I demand satisfaction with laser towers, not with fucking... Oh. Well, that wasn't a good idea, was it? What were we thinking, eh? What? Oh, okay, well, my intervention was destroyed, finally. I don't know where, but apparently they're dead. Hello? Are you just meandering past, are you? Well, I don't think you'll be doing that somehow. Honoured Elder. Sure. Sure. Upkeep reduction. Campaigner, okay. Okay. Can we kill Malekith? I mean, it's pretty highly likely, to be honest. I reckon we can easily kill Malekith. We've got 2 turns left on there. You're replenishing. Can we kill you? Okay, we'll kill you. Can't believe I don't have fucking laser towers. What's the point of you? Improved tower projectiles. Rays of light. What does it fucking say? It doesn't say piddly little arrow shit things, does it? Does it? Hey. Exactly, Master Mundi's with me on this. Master Mundi's absolutely furious. Oh, he's hopping up and down. Oh, he's just... Oof. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay, shall we get some lasers? You know, if I... Fuck it, I'm not going to have lasers for my fucking towers. I'm going to have lasers anyway. Watch me. Lasers for everyone. Miniature flags for others. Okay. 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 We've got Hunt Leader. That's fine. Melee defense. I mean... Okay. I don't know if that's worth it. Okay, let's get the missile resistance, melee defense, and leadership for our Croxigors. Because why not? And then I think we're going to try and kill Malekith with Oxel here. Because he's look, brazenly, he's like, I don't need to worry about that. I disagree. I think you do need to worry about that. So, I'm going to pop something like that. So you do have a lot of dragons, but frankly, you know, I've fought dragons before. I've fought a shit ton more dragons than you're bringing to the fight, mate. Use your inside voice. Stop shouting at me. It's just rude. Got some garrison units as well. Malekith used to have an army. It's not as much of an army anymore, because we've destroyed about a third of it. About a third of that army has now been disintegrated when it got slapped with my giant python. And now there's some Dark Elves just exploding. It's unfortunate. I love the way they just burst. Just explode. Oh, it's just so satisfying. Anyway, so Malekith seemed quite sort of like ballsy when he just, you know, traipsed past our settlement thinking that we wouldn't attack him. He's looking slightly less confident now. They've got some Scourge on the chariots. Now these things are... Oh, in fact, this is the Ravagers of Rakath. I don't know if these are any good. I think they're okay. They're not bad. Some dragons on our flank getting smacked by the chameleon skinks. You'd be a little bit careful there because the detection range is just about as far as they can fire. So if they get too close, and are about to get a little bit too close in a second, then they're going to get spotted and they're going to have to back away before they get breathed on. What remains of the Dark Elf army is advancing towards a screen of skinks. Malekith goes charging through. And Chakax moves in to intercept. Gives him a good old bop. Malekith's away. The chameleon skinks moving in behind the enemy army. And these Ravagers of Rakath, they do not have much in the way of armour hidden behind you. For some reason, the skinks do a lot of damage against them. And I don't entirely understand why. But they've, like... What was that? 3 volleys? 3 volleys and they're basically dead. I don't... What? Who knows? Hashtag just total war things. There's a black dragon getting mauled by red crested skinks who are actually pretty good at killing dragons for some reason. I guess there's a lot of them and they're armor piercing, so they just tend to do a lot of damage to units which... And plus they've got like quite high melee attacks, so they, you know, good chance of hitting, do quite a lot of damage. Also, being hit in the rear is easier for, or it reduces your melee defense if you're attacked in the rear, and large units like this tend to get attacked in the rear quite a lot because obviously they're quite big and they tend to get surrounded. Malekith is in quite a lot of trouble because his army is pretty much crushed. It's mostly fleeing now for the hills. Malekith is Blackguard are getting kissed by snakes with tongue. They're not exploding. They're not exploding like they should be. That's the worst. I like it when things explode out of nowhere. It's very satisfying. So Malekith is running away. And, you know, the fact that he started off very, very close to our settlement means that following this battle up should be no problem. You know, when I first started this campaign, a lot of people were very down on Tehenhauin's sort of like special ability, which was obviously the Sotek coming in. But to be fair, I actually think it's better than Ikit's. I think Ikit does have a better gameplay mechanic. Tehenhauin's campaign's very hard. I don't think every campaign needs to be as difficult or hard as every other one, but Tehenhauin's is definitely on the harder side. But having said that, I actually really like the sacrifice mechanic. I actually think it's pretty good. So I actually think Tehenhauin, but I mean, I was a bit down on him myself, to be fair. I think he's pretty good. Yeah, we've got the capes. Love a good cape. No capes. Okay, let's get that one, and we'll build that. Excellent. Added to our territory. We've lost some territory in places, but, you know, such is life.
Against council orders.
We're going to get fucking... Okay. Should we recruit... Should I get Lord Honeymonster here? Fuck it, let's get Lord Honeymonster. You're up. You're up, Lord Honeymonster. Have some stuff to help with where you can get that. You can get one guy. You've got one guy. You've got one guy and a garrison of guys to defend off a Skaven attack, which I'm not massively bothered whether you succeed or not, to be honest. You know, I can take it or leave it, but if you did manage to hold it, good job. You know, good work. Good work. And Roger, you're just going to chill here for a minute, basically. I'm just going to keep an eye on me old ritual settlements. I mean, that army's not too... Where's Tyrion, though?
I cannot.
He's got the Sword of Cain. That's problematic. Especially when I get sold laser towers that don't fucking work. Oxyotl, you're gonna grab... what do I like? What do I like? What do I... do I like Pterodon Riders? I could get... I mean... Okay, so the thing is, right, I quite like the Chameleon Skinks, but they don't do an awful lot of damage. They don't just... I guess they don't have the armor piercing. Their armor piercing's 5. I guess they just don't have the armor piercing damage. They just don't do an awful lot of damage, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm going to stick by them because I feel like I should. I mean, you've got 39 shots. You're never going to run out of shots. But have, I guess, 47, and then you'll definitely never run out of shots. You'll have fleet-footed for no particular reason. Chakax, you can have wild-eyed, beef up your melee attack a little bit. And Bill, the magic skink, can have Arcane Conduit. Lovely. Who else? Lord Mazdamundi. Okay, you can get Focus of Masteries, so you can get Ruination of Cities at level 20. You'll never reach there. You'll never... What am I going to do for my next campaign? And it's coming up to the end, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Well, I'm hoping to do Torok, so maybe Torok. I have threatened doing a Repants campaign for a little while, so maybe we'll do Repants. You know what? I've literally never loaded up a campaign as Repants. Not once. So maybe Repants. I have been threatening that for a little while. Maybe Repants. Hello, Chotex calls me. Okay, well. Gonna be honest, you're just salty because I stopped your Vortex shit. Whatever you were doing. Your random Vortex sort of shenanigans. Didn't like that, did you? I don't know why I had to stop you, to be honest. Speak the thoughts that afflict you, and Tehenhauin shall listen. You've ended your non-aggression pact. Okay, fine. Just because you want to be friends with the elves. Okay, they're laying siege, but they didn't attack, which suggests that I can just bop them. So I'm going to bop them. Fuck off. Honeymonster saves the day. Mission issued. Oh, blessed chameleon skinks. Unknown Skaven clan is dead. Lovely. We'll go down and grab this again for no particular reason other than I just kind of fancy it. Let's get the ancient harbour. And okay. Okay, I think we're just. Okay, one turn there. Roger's just sort of chilling. No sort of major worries anywhere, to be honest. Oh, some research. We could do Tablet of Saurus, I guess, but recruit rank is a bit meh. That's all a bit meh. Oh, fuck it. We'll get the Tablet of the Saurus, I guess. May as well, you know, it's there. It may as well. Oh, yeah, you're just high elves. What are you gonna do, eh? What a bunch of dicks. Right, we sent Nagarond packing. I could go and kill the dwarves, but I should probably just hunker down. Oh, the Order of Lawmasters is dead. Tekalis got his ass kicked. Oh, looks like Malekith, while he was deciding to come and invade me for some. Oh, hello. There's Admiral Sethera. Oh, and
you waste my time.
Well, don't want to. Can I go and kill you? Doop 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 beep beep. Oh, thanks for visiting. Don't come back. Don't call us, we'll call you. And we won't call you. Okay, let's maybe get laser towers. If we can get laser towers, it'll be... Oh, because that'll be an elf town, so it'll be puffy little puffs of smoke or whatever they throw at us. Maybe that'll work. I mean, laser towers definitely don't. Okay, let's go and recolonize this with Lord Honey Monster and 43 Saurus, but we've got the cash, so no big deal. What can you get? Oh, Temple of Mists. Okay. They should not be here. Missile damage for chameleon skinks. Upkeep reduction for chameleon skinks. Ward save for chameleon skinks. Unfathomable presence, soul stone, blah 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 blah. You've got a bunch of spells. I didn't actually see what you... What's Aura of Protection? Okay. That's not the worst thing to have. Plaque of Shrouded Mists. Ward save, Untainted, Protective Mist Duration. Okay. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. And then we need, because there's a gold mine here, and having lost it, I am now sad because I have no more gold. So we will rebuild the gold mine, get more gold mines. We have all the fucking ion cannons in the world. So that's very exciting. I kind of want to use them against someone. Maybe I should use them against the dwarves. What have the dwarves ever done? Oh, you know what? I can use it against the dark elves. They're up there, aren't they? What have they done for us recently? Nothing. Got in my way. I'll take a Haul of True Silver, especially because that gives us more armor-piercing damage, armor and weapon strength for our entire army for a few turns. And I go and grab this, whatever this is as well. Bonk. Fortified Grog, sure. More physical resistance. I mean, the fact that's going to stick around on our army for 10 turns, and in 5 turns we have to fight the Vortex Battle, is actually pretty good, because those bonuses are going to be very, very helpful when we go to, you know, win that battle. Although I think having killed that, because normally you have to fight all the races, don't you? But I think when it when you've had to defeat them in a battle, they don't actually turn up. So I don't think there'll be any high elves in that battle. So we're going to have to fight the Skaven and the dark elves, I believe. I could be wrong on that. But that is what I think. Because I'm fairly sure did I play a Dark Elf campaign in the Vortex? Like or maybe it was a stream. I can't remember, but basically I was so behind on my plaques that I basically had to fight every single race, which means at the end of it there was only there was only the Skaven to defeat, which was, you know, pretty easy because it gives you a whole bunch of stuff to like help you, and we didn't need it because there was only like one army, I think, if I remember it correctly. I might just be making that up. It might have been a dream. I play so much Total War I now dream it. Okay, the Fallen Gates have fallen. Fair enough. No defense for Cyrus. The Rite of Sotek is up. We are losing some money, but it's not the end of the world. Could get a little bit more income. Sure. It's not a bad thing to do. Let's scamper over here just to be on the safe side. Roger's just chilling over there. I'm going to go and kill the Dark Elves for no other reason than I just kind of want to see what shooting people with lasers looks like. Because that will be... Oh, hello.
What is your demand?
I'm going to fight you. You're laying siege to Tyrion while he's got the sword of... Oh my god, there's so many armies of High Elves. I think Spatula does... I mean, I hope Spatula actually has Rays of Light as defensive towers, because if not, basically I'm going to lose my shit. Legitimately just lose my fucking shit. Let's get a sequence of blah blah blah. Now we have all the lasers. I mean, the problem is the lasers aren't particularly good on cities. But I just like the idea of like carpet bombing people with with ion cannons. Hello, you again? Oh, you just want a peace treaty this time? Sure, all right. Don't even know who. Wait, was that you there? Did I say? Oh no, that was just you moving. Okay, public order. That's fine. Not too bothered with that. Okay, I'm going to declare war on you. Yes. And then I'm going to fight you. And I'm going to fight you all at the same time because... I mean, why not, right? Why not? This isn't a battle. This is a science experiment. How many lasers does it take to kill an entire army? So there's our horde of engines of the gods. We've got, you know, a fair few of them. And let's see how this does. I've decided to go for a nice little pattern. This is actually harder than it looks to line everything up. But I feel like, you know, visually, very impressive. Not 100% sure if it's doing as much damage as it could do, but it's certainly vaporized quite a few Dark Elves. If only we could have got them in a nice big blob and then vaporized them. That's probably what I need to do. I mean, if you'd managed to get like a big long line of Dark Elves and then just vaporize a lot of them, that would have been very satisfying. I mean, mind you, even without the lasers, you know, they are Stegidons, so it's basically a case of just trampling everyone to death. Like what you do with dinosaurs. Now, the main army, the one that we actually attacked, is currently approaching, but pretty slowly. They do actually have a Reaper Bolt Thrower. I am bringing my Ripidactyls. They will be coming around, swooping around behind to deal with them when they get a little bit closer, but I'm not too worried about this at the moment. The Skinks moving up, just the 3 units that we now have. Some Black Ark Corsairs about to get a nasty surprise when they get brutally assaulted by a bunch of geckos and just start exploding. I mean, there's well, this army basically can't stop us. There's no way in hell this army has even a ghost of a chance. Although one of their masters has rushed in to start stabbing the cutie snoot boobs, and that's really annoying because he's actually doing quite a lot of damage, which is quite upsetting. Fortunately, reinforcements are on hand to help out, which is nice. The main force is slowly making its way over to us, but it's taking its time, especially because all the reinforcements are being, you know, trampled to death. The cutie snoot boobs took actually quite a beating in that engagement. They lost. There's only 16 of them. How many is in a normal unit? 24. Ow! Oh my god! So many cutie snoot boobs. All dead. Never mind. And Cold One Dread Knight is moving up. Who cares? And a little unit of black guards who are going to get snake kisses. And you see this is what we needed. Look at how lobbed up they are. This is perfect. This is the kind of thing we should be lasering, isn't it? Yes, it is. So let's, you know, laser them. It's actually quite a narrow beam. I think the best way would be to overlap them, potentially. Oh well. I mean, the experiment was certainly a success. I think in the right situation, ion cannons could destroy an entire army, which I am all about. Okay, I guess we'll take your city from you, since we're right here. And, I mean, everyone's mostly dead already. So, thanks for that. Really kind. It looks nice. I'll look after it, don't worry. I'm going to knock you down, get defences here. That one is currently ruined, but I won't worry too much about that. Okay, seeing as there's only 3 turns left, I guess we'll power on through. We're going to lose... okay, Swamp Town's gone. Mazdamundi might get iced, but that's his fault for not having laser tower. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of high elves there. That's a lot of high elves. It's just as well I don't have that many turns left, really. In fact, it's just as well I just went straight on to doing the Vortex ritual, the last one. Because had I waited, we'd have a lot of high elves to deal with. I can spend that, so sure, why not? Yeah, we're besieged, but it's fine. Apparently, Clan War's trying to catch up. That's not going to work out for him. You have laid siege to me. That was a bad idea. Because you're now dead. And I'm replenishing, which is the main thing. Holy, yep. Okay, so the high elves are definitely, like, you know, hordes of Skaven, I'm like, no problem. That... Hello, sir? Conroy? Why are you traipsing through my stuff, Conroy? Why you do this? What? No, I'm going to send an intervention against Clan Moors just for shits and giggles. Don't even need to. Don't even care. Just feel like it. Just feel like it, and I could get research, but I don't really think there's much point. Like, I can get sequence. Yeah, we'll do that. No particular. Yeah, Swamp Town's iced. Mazdamundi, I'm going to be honest, if they attack Mazdamundi, I might just auto-resolve it, because I don't need to defend it. I mean, we could potentially defend it, but... I don't think there's any desperate need to. We've got enough money to keep us buoyant. Get some heavy iron. I wonder if there's any, like, other... Oh, we could go and grab that one. Like, may as well, if we can get some, you know, nice buffs. I think we already had that, didn't we? Did we already have that? Heavy Iron. Mathland's Blessing. Yeah, so we already had that. But we are but one turn away, and we're just going to... Right, right, so we have... Let's just double check what we've got. So, we've got that for 3 turns, that's fine. The Great Sacrifice of Sotek only has 1 turn left. Let's do another one of those. Because they do stack. Then, shall we get... Let's do, like, Sacrifice so we get more armour for everyone. Bit of armour for everyone, never hurts. +5 leadership for skink units, probably don't need that. Get recruit time reduction, don't need that. Growth, don't need that. Untainted, don't really need any of that. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're good. To be honest, I think Tehe's... yeah, dead. I think Tehe's mechanic would be better if, rather than the Regiments of Renowned, there were just different buffs you could, like, give yourself. I think that would have been better. Like, the Regiments of Renown feel a bit like, meh? But, like, the little buffs you get, they kind of feel like there's a good reason to pick them up. But the Regiments of Renown, it just feels a bit like, well, I could have got them anyway, so...
The Great Warding is restored. Energy flows unhindered through the geomantic web. But the Vortex remains in peril. The Horned God of the Rat Spawn threatens to pierce the mortal veil. Forces gather on the Isle of the Dead, where the greatest battle of our age will be fought.
Okay, so...
The treacherous Gracious gave an assemble at the eye of the Vortex, my lord.
Okay, don't worry.
Their bid to summon the Horned Rat must fail.
All
Attack
right.
and gain control of the Vortex.
Okay, chill out. You're so intense, mate. You get so wound up with final battle. What enemy forces have we got? Reinforcements are expected. Bonus experience for all, and unit rank 9 for all units in the battle. I mean, not that we really need that, but it's nice to have anyway. Okay, we're going to send Ion Cannon Squad into the fights. So, oh, the high elves are showing up. Okay, so they do. Maybe I just dreamed it then. No problem. We'll just have to kill everyone. Easy peasy. Absolutely no problem. Wait, is there lizard men there as well? It's like Mazdamundi's turned up. I'm like, what's going on, Mazdamundi? What are you? I'm sure it's fine. He's probably just checking up on us.
Tekko it's a new lot. Zuquatokzul it's a new et bakro. Hostehe qualu kiko shakota kot shana octes troka. Luwaikaka uncani luz. Exalfis uganota noshu shakota shini. Luonka fis Linux Shakuta Jok Mundi Shini Talagor Sotek Shoklo.
So there's the Great Horned Rat, and this is the final battle of the campaign. And the Great Horned Rat will be pontificating throughout the battle, more than likely. He will be whispering on about things like how many souls he's going to eat, how he's going to be ultimately victorious, blah, 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 you know, the kind of thing. Saturday cartoon morning villain sort of like level of stuff. I'm going to be honest, mate. I'd feel better about your chances if you weren't the gods of the rat people, because well... yeah. I mean, you got some storm vermin there. Obviously, the elite of the elites. They, well, I guess maybe they slowed us down momentarily, but not for very long. They are, yeah, they're breaking already. They're all terrified. They're all terrified. In fact, the entire army is now breaking effectively. They're out here. They're all shattered. They're gone. That's the first wave dealt with. There's a fair few waves to deal with, and the second one is now incoming, and it is High Elves. Here they come on the flat. I'm surprised he hasn't yabbered on yet. Maybe he only does on some replays. I did record this beforehand, and unfortunately, I'd muted the mic, so that was a bit frustrating. And throughout the battle, he was just whittering on and on about souls and victory and the children of the horned rat and all that bollocks. It was quite annoying, to be honest, because I mean, for one, he did it while like the high elves were here, and I'm like, mate, you don't even have any force. The army you had on the field is currently fleeing for the hills after I control aid and right clicked. That's all it took. It wasn't that impressive. I mean, to be honest, there's not much that can really deal with sort of a horde of dinosaurs. You would, I don't know, what would you need? You know what, I would say like Sisters of Avalon, like a shit ton of Sisters of Avalon. That would potentially do it. For Dark Elves, lots of crossbows. You would just need a lot of missiles, because no other unit would be able to stand up against this. Basically, you would just need a lot of expendable infantry and missile attacks. So as the High Elves advance, we get two abilities after we deal with the first sort of wave of Skaven. The first is like a little nuke AoE that we can use every 30 seconds or so, and it deals quite a lot of damage actually, and the other one is a heal. Now, this of course is the final battle of the Vortex Campaign, and you know what, I do like the Vortex Campaign. I like the twist at the end that it's the Skaven. I think that's very good. That's something we never really had in Total War before, is it? A twist in the tale. And I quite like that. It's nice. I hope they do something similar with Game 3. However, I would say that this battle is pretty easy. Oh, there is. Obviously, he was, I don't know, he was making a cup of tea or something, wasn't he? He's like, oh, fuck, they're fighting. We will be victorious. I think that's fine. Okay, more High Elves now coming onto the field. We've got some Dragon Princes, Silver Helms, basically nothing too threatening. There's a Moon Dragon there and a couple of units of Phoenix Guards. The Phoenix Guard are probably the main problem to face, but I mean, none of these units are like have any ranks, so do you? There's a little whirlwind there that's going to freeze my Colossodon Hunters. It's not going to freeze them, it's going to slow them down. And I think damage them as well. But the little heal we get is pretty potent. It can heal up pretty much, I think, I want to say about a third of a health of a Dreadsaurian in one use. And you get it every 30 seconds. So basically pretty potent. Now, the Shredder of Lustria is surrounded by Phoenix Guard, but that doesn't seem to particularly be bothering him at all, to be honest. He has lost quite a lot of health, but equally the Phoenix Guard are, you know, getting mauled, so I mean, he's racking up the kills, and finally, you know, assistance has arrived, a little heal there, and yeah, that's I mean, probably about a quarter of health, I would say, probably about a quarter of the health back up in one use, and it's an AoE as well. Now, the Moon Dragon here is eating our Colossodon Hunters. We don't want to be fighting them, so we're going to pull back. We've got our Salamanders, the Cutie Snoot Boops, the Umbral Tides, the Amaxon Barbs, all of them. They're held in reserve, just basically to take pot shots at whoever they can. I don't actually need them here. I don't need the Skinks, to be honest. I could probably just remove those 6 units from my army and still do absolutely fine. Okay, good. Good to know. Also, you do realise that your armies run away, right? Do you do? Nope. Okay, fine. That's fine. Don't worry. He's he'll notice in a second. There's Tyrion. Tyrion's broken, and I think that's the last of the High Elves. A few units still sticking around. They will start to retreat, and now some Dark Elves have shown up on the other side of the battlefield. I don't think this battle is as interesting as the final battle for the Vampirates, but then the Vampirates came in later, didn't they? So I guess they kind of like, they designed this, put it out, and probably had a little bit of time to get some feedback on it before they then went in to make the Vampirates battle, which I definitely think is distinctly more interesting. Now, I could wait for my units to like lump all the way over the other side of the battle, but I'm not going to make you watch that, so we're just going to... No, they've run away again. But we'll wait until they're a little bit closer, because, well, I mean, you know, your time is precious, my time is precious. Ah, that's a little bit closer, isn't it? That's better. It's only taken a minute or so, but... I mean, I could have waffled on for a minute. Didn't seem worth it. Okay, so we've got, you know, a few units of infantry, and, well... I thought this would be fun. Dodge this. Okay, good. Now, unfortunately, we only get 2 uses of that, so it was. Oh, that was highly entertaining. I mean, it probably wasn't the best place to use it, but it's one of those problems. But I'm one of those people, like, if I'm playing an RPG and I get a health potion right at the start of the game, they're like, you know, you get the health potion given to you in the tutorial where someone's like, here, have a health potion, this will help you in the battle. I will keep that health potion forever and never use it, because even up until the last battle, I will go, yes, but what if I need it afterwards? So I kind of forced myself to use the Engines of the Gods, because otherwise I just would never use it. It would be forever held in reserve just on the off chance I needed it just after the end of the battle. Yeah, it's the Dark Elves actually at the moment. So some of the army has actually decided that they got vaporized by lasers and have decided to come back for some more, which is fair enough, I guess. Little heal going off there, so you can see that the Shredder of Lustria are pretty much up to full health now. It's Gold 1 Dread Knights charging in, taking a little bit of fire, taking a lot more fire. Here they come. You can see Malekith on his dragon there. And I thought what might be fun is like making the Dark Elves dodge more lasers. You know, like that scene with Catherine Zeta-Jones doing the sort of like the catsuit thing. So, you know, Catherine Zeta-Jones this, you pointy-ear bastards. Like, wasn't the most effective way of using it, but was quite entertaining nonetheless. So, you know, then, you know, after we've lasered them a couple of times, we then charge in and... Does it? Okay, good to know. There's Malekith in the centre of that mosh pit somewhere, getting bludgeoned to death with dinosaurs. There goes Sotek. Just whipping across some shades. Not that we really needed him. The Black Dragon is... He's doing his best. Where's Malekith? Is he running away? Yeah, Malekith's like, nope, nope. I'm out of here. And, you know, most of his army then decides to follow suit. That dragon got his ass kicked pretty quickly. Oh, Malekith's actually coming back. He's thought, oh, actually, I've had a better idea. Better idea, better idea, better idea. Nope, it's the same idea. It was literally just charging the dinosaurs and hoping for the best. That is not a good idea. Malekith is getting eaten. Good. Good, and the last few units getting picked off. Malekith's shattered, as has the rest of his army. There he goes. Is he going to get away? I think he is, yes, because finally... No, they won't. Look, I mean, I've basically murdered my way through 3 armies. Do you think your horde of pitiful vermin has any chance? I wish I'd used my lasers on these guys. I should have saved my lasers. Oh well, never mind. I guess a horde of dinosaurs will just have to do. Colossodon hunters coming overhead, getting a little bit of fire. Just a touch on fire. That's fine. It's not too much on fire. That missed completely. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because, you know, hordes of dinosaurs. Yeah, how's that working out for you, buddy? Because so far, it doesn't look great, does it? I'll be honest, so far, your revenge, not looking the best. In fact, it looks like you're getting your ass kicked, mate. I mean, this is the problem when you put your trust in a bunch of cowardly vermin, isn't it, really? I mean, I don't know what you expected, but... And there we go, and we can just take the sacrifices. Sure.
Rat spawn cleansed from sacred shores. The vortex is secure. The matrices of the Great Warden enhanced. But the vortex has new, cold-blooded owners. This was always part of the plan. The mage priests read it in the stars long ago. Now the next stage can begin. Commence the purge.
Commence the what now? What? I'm sorry, what are we doing? What? Okay, victory! Despite the efforts of the enemies, you have prevailed and the Great Vortex is secure. Your triumph is ensured that no enemy can ever again threaten the great enchantment which protects the world against the forces of chaos. Bathe in glory even as your enemies cower. Hail to the victor. You now choose to begin you can blah 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 blah. Fine. And there we go. A stunning victory! That was good. I enjoyed that. Little tee-hee. You know, Sotek actually pretty good. His mechanics aren't as bad as I thought they were. They're not quite to the degree of Ikits, but they're not bad. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next campaign.